crib, man, I crap.
5B on the beat.
Come closer, come closer. This is between me and you. Sister to sister, sister to brother. Stop wasting your 20s. Stop it. Now, to those of you who are in this WhatsApp group chat, basically, you think success is an overnight thing. Success is not an overnight thing. Success is not what? An overnight thing. If you're not one of those lucky people who basically just blew in their teenage years, or you're not one of those child stars, and you're one of us normal people, anything you want to do with your life, this is the perfect time to start. You're working a 9 to 5, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Work your 9 to 5 job, but you have dreams. If you want to start executing those dreams, you want to see those dreams come to pass, you don't want time to pass you by, this is the perfect time to start. I'm not saying you should quit your 9 to 5 job. Neither am I saying you shouldn't do what you need to do to make money. Please do whatever you need to do to make money. That is legal. In as much as you're doing whatever you need to do to make money, please and please, brothers and sisters, your passion, that thing that you want to do for the rest of your life, this is the perfect time to start. This is the perfect time to start. There are a lot of us in our 20s, and I was, in this category before. We basically feel like, oh, we just need to get a job and we need to start like working ASAP and save a lot of money. But I tell you, that is not really practical. That is not really practical, because if you're someone that wants to do big things with their lives, you have so many dreams and so many things that you want to do with your life, it takes time. Success takes time. So if you're going to start, you might as well start now. If you have any sort of money coming in, whether it's from your loved ones, from family members, friends, whatever, but you just have like financial support coming in, consider yourself blessed and consider yourself one of those lucky people who can pursue their dreams and build and start making money on time. I'm an advocate for doing what you love, because of that saying, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. However, I know a lot of people that because they're trying to do what they love, they don't treat it as a job. So they treat it as a hobby. And because of that, they get the results that hobbies give. It is so bad to multitask. But we're going to get through this. Obviously, this is the time of our lives where we try to make as much money as possible, try to get independent, try to try to leave the control of our parents, try to leave their influence, try to get a bit independent, rent homes, and you have bills to pay. I get it. But in the bid to try and pay those bills, we are basically living out the things we're passionate about. And then before you know it, you're 30, you're 30 years old. And it's now you want to start pursuing your dreams. And there's nothing wrong with that. But why do it at 30 when you can do it at 20? A lot of people you see in their 30s that are enjoying some good success, a lot of them, if you check, they started in their 20s. They started building in their 20s. They started building, they started doing what they needed to do. They started pursuing their passion, pursuing their dreams. You have the actresses, the actors, and so on and so forth. I hope I'm making sense. Hey, good. This video is a wreck. What's going on?
A few moments later.
In essence, all I'm trying to say is follow your passion and start now. I know of two actresses, Inidima and Sharon Oja. They are Nigerian actresses. And these actresses were working in the corporate world. And stop it. And these actresses were working in the corporate world for some time. And then one day they just decided, do you know what? Let us quit our job and start acting. And whilst that may look irresponsible to some people, now they are some of like the biggest actresses in Nigeria. And that was because they took that bold step to start at that point. And your 20s are very forgiving, which means that you can actually make mistakes, correct it, get back on track, and you'll still be able to achieve your good success or your good success in good time. Sometimes we get so obsessed with the idea of making money. I guess I'm doing this video to just encourage someone that has been scared to take that leap of faith, to start that YouTube channel, or to start that blog, or to start whatever it is that they've said that they're going to start for the past 3 years. You're the reason I came to do this video. You feel like, oh, let me just hustle. Time is going. And the advantage is you can make mistakes and get those mistakes corrected in good time. That's the advantage of starting now. Make the mistakes now and use your 30s to enjoy the soft life. You see those passions that you have, those things that come to you naturally. Start them now. I can be looking foolish on YouTube with this crazy makeup on my face now, with my 80 subscribers and having high hopes that in the future I will grow, because I'm in my 20s. But if I'm doing this and money is not coming in, and this is my full-time job, and I have 80 subscribers, and I'm making a fool of myself here on YouTube in my 30s, people are just going to be like, what are you doing with your life? This is the time to be foolish and to pursue that passion stupidly, to do those things that people tell you can't do, to do it without fear and to do it vigorously. Let's say you start YouTube at 20 and you do YouTube from 20 to 27 and you've seen, it's not working. At least you still have time. You're still in your 20s and you can decide to go into environmental engineering and you didn't waste time. But imagine you start YouTube at 33 and then at 39 you realize it's not working. You get my point. I'm just looking crazy to pass this message across. And this is a very chaotic makeup / rant video. But I hope you guys are getting the point. I really hope you are. Anyway, I'm just doing this video to encourage you. Benny is looking crazy on Zuckerberg's internet for you, to tell you the word of the Lord, a message from God. Please start now. Start now. When you can be laughed at, but I mean, it's like, all right, they laughed at you, but okay. I mean, you still have time. And not to say that you don't have time at other ages. Like now you have young energy and time. So yeah, if you're someone that is struggling to find passion, or you still don't know what you want to do, this is the time to start experimenting. If you're not going to experiment now, when do you want to experiment, sister? This is the time to experiment. Maybe you start cooking or something and then you realize, I don't really like cooking. You know, this is that time to do that. You don't know your your assignment in life, what you're supposed to do. This is the time to start doing so many things until you find it out. Whenever you get a picture of what you want to do, it's usually in batches or segments. It's hardly ever like a complete picture. So you have to just start somewhere with what you know, and it will start making sense. When I started doing YouTube, it was the most chaotic thing. I had no clue what I was doing, and as time went on, things just started making sense. But it never would have made sense if I didn't start. There's always going to be an excuse for why you shouldn't start something. Always going to be an excuse. Dead those excuses. Dead it, sis. Dead it, bro. Like, you're not alone. Like 90% of people in their 20s are in this WhatsApp group. Like, we're all making the mistake. So you're not alone. So might as well just join us and let's do it together. So that when I'm entering my private jet in my 30s and others are driving like their mother's cars, you too, you'll be joining us to flaunt. What can you do with what you have? Do it now. Do it now. If you want to do the conventional jobs, you don't have to wait until you get a paying job. Start doing internships and just don't prioritize money as much. As long as you're not dying, you have money to feed. Try not to allow money be the first thing that you consider when doing something. Focus on experience, focus on all those other good stuff, and then money will come naturally. To gloss or not to gloss? We're gonna gloss. We're gonna gloss. Even if you didn't get anything out of this video, at least you got to see the most chaotic video on Mark Zuckerberg's internet. And as far as I'm concerned, that is a win-win situation for you. So congratulations to both of us. I'm going to put some edges on this hair, and we're going to close out this video properly. It's crazy what jewelry and edges can do for your life. But yeah, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys got something from it. If you got anything from this video, even if it was a smile or two, at least you didn't waste your time. So give this video a thumbs up, share this video with someone you feel like it might help, and subscribe so that I can get to where I want to get to before I enter my 30s, okay? Thank you so much. I love you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.